Good day, KVTV fans. We're down at DRiFt MoTiON 3.
Yeah, there's one in particular, as I say, risky. Was the guy in the tattoo parlor in
Oh, it's hilarious.
chipping down the alley.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever met him. Those two guys in particular.
I really do play mass, but fantasy impressed me with the cool effects,
You do play mass?
No.
You have a Juve face though. I've never met him before.
And I'm enjoying a tamarind lolly, locally flavored here. I'm here with Ian Cox from the DRiFt Association of Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, Trinidad and Tobago DRiFt Association. We've been working with Autosport since the beginning of the year to try to further drift in Trinidad and Tobago. We've been able to have a competition. We had 8 competitions for the year. 5 of them under the auspices with Dragon Wine.
Right.
And then we were able to move into full day drift events. Started with DRiFt MoTiON 1 in September, then we had one in October, and closed off the year with this one, DRiFt MoTiON 3. Alright, so far it's been a great success. We had a number of different competitors, both training, practice, and then straight competition.
Right, so the format now has changed, because I remember when you guys were with Autosport with the Dragon Wine series, this was really like a treat for the fans after the show. We would have an hour and a half of drifting.
We started off with a display. And that elevated into a full competition this year, where we were able to start that competition drift series with sponsors Total. Right. They helped make that happen in a big way, and we were able to move forward from that and expand the limits of the competition to encompass full training beforehand, all day, as well as practice.
So the training session, anybody come, they come with their own car? Do you have a car as well?
You come with your own car. It's just $100 registration. We are trying to put into place cars where people who don't have access to a car would be able to pay a cost, and you'll be able to access that car for a couple hours during the day to be able to train and practice, right? And learn the rudiments of it until they get their own car.
All right, so just for the fans out there who don't know, just tell us, what is drifting in a nutshell?
Well, drifting in a nutshell is a controlled slide. Whereas with a lot of other disciplines, they maintain grip. We put the car into a slide. We want to put it out of grip and then maintain that as flawlessly as possible through our course. We have certain clipping points that you must hit during the competition, so that is indicating that you are actually putting the car where you want it to be.
Right, so this is very much about car control.
It is car control.
Even though the car seems to be out of control at first glance.
It is control at the limit. You
exactly.
want to put that car out there and it's in full dynamic instability. But it is controlled.
So there we have it, folks. That's drifting up here. This is DRiFt MoTiON 3 with the Trinidad and Tobago DRiFt Association. And as we said just now, drifting is the art of controlling the car when it's seemingly out of control. So, there are some racers out there who would think that grip driving is the only way, and they go to Le Mans and they go to the 24-hour races, they go to endurance races, they race sports cars and those prototypes and so on. But I think if they learned a little bit about drifting, they would know exactly what to do when the tires wear out in the race.
When it done sticks, because we participate in grip events and we do very well, because a number of our members participate in Dragon Wine, like Roger Hutchin and Devon Bartholomew. They top the classes at Dragon Wine for rear-wheel drive cars in that class 3. What it does is that at certain points during the course, it means that we are able to go faster through the curves because you put it through a slide, as opposed to maintain a slow grip.
Like especially that hairpin down at the end of Dragon Wine, you could see that.
We maximize at Dragon Wine those sections of the course where other cars have to attack it slowly. We're able to go into that hairpin, that roundabout, take it very quickly and then exit.
Yes, and I've seen you all win races using those techniques. So there you have it, folks. Drifting here in Trinidad and Tobago, it's on the rise. Drift Club now has 3 dedicated events per year. That's the Drift Motion series. So do you guys have a fan page or something that people can get involved with?
Trinidad and Tobago Drift Association on Facebook. People are free to apply to join. What we're hoping to do is open up membership in 2014 and move up to having 8 events during 2014. Some with Dragon Wine and some standalone all-day drift. So you can come out all day from in the morning, see people practice, see people train, get a full feel for it, and then stay until competition at 3 p.m. as the format.
Well, that sounds like it's going to get a whole lot of attention. This is a very, very exciting sport of drifting here. So tire sponsors, take note. We're going to need a lot of those next year. KVTV, Drift Motion 3.